Okay, so we're the second week of the gardening games. I could have done this last week, but we decided, you know what, we'll just let it go for a bit. So this video is only useful for 2 weeks, as is the next week's the last week for the event, and this is for the ghost shells you can get for the event, and they're really good. As a collector for myself, you know, you can just get one of them, but I would rather get all 3. So this is more for people who finished the event already or are still doing the event. Of course, like, you know, you can say that, oh yeah, I can just play the event and I'll get this quest done, but this is for people who are like, all right, I want to get this done right away or fast. And so this is pretty much not a guide, but just a little helpful tips here of what you should do or what we do to get some fast laurels. Like I said, you could play the game normally, but for me, this is what I decide that is kind of fast. We're gonna go through all of the classes and the prep and what we do, what area we go to. So for example, we're gonna do a hunter. I'll make all of this later, but for a hunter, we are going to go use top tree arc strider with Radiant flux, and I'll explain more about that. I think for Titan, we were just using bottom tree striker. If I'm wrong, then I'll fix it. And then for Warlock, we're using middle tree solar, Radiance with Phoenix protocol, and those 3 classes will generate the most, pretty much the easiest, and generate the most laurels for the class. And we'll pretty much show the values of how much we get and how fast we get things. So I will have everything timestamped, basically. So it's easier to find what you want to look for in the video. You can just skip through it, pretty much. But we're going to be looking through that. So the first things first, where are we going? We're going to the Last Wish raid. We're doing the second encounter, I guess, and killing the thralls in that area. So the first things first is that if you don't have raid banners, you want to go to what's your name, Hawthorne, and get a bunch of raid banners, as you're going to need them, as it's the fastest way to recharge your super, as you're using your supers most of the time. You could use their abilities, but to be honest, it is just way better to just cure yourself and just basically always re-put the raid banner down. Of course, if you're doing the Last Wish raid, you're going to need the Forsaken expansion. If you don't have the obviously you have the expansion, you cannot do this, sadly, but there's other areas you could go to, like Altar of Sorrows or whatever. You can do that, but I would recommend just acquiring some raid banners for legendary shards. As you can tell, it's cheaper than Glimmer. I mean, 50k Glimmer for 10 is a lot, considering you can only hold 250k, so legendary shards are pretty disposable at this point. Well, so is Glimmer, but it's alright. And next up, we're going to go to the Last Wish raid, and with the input the code. So if you don't know where that is, I mean, at some point, I'm sure most people do, but we'll just skip to where we need to go, and yep. Alright, so they go to the wall of wishes. Of course, you don't want to go to the right, you want to go to the left here, and just go around this wall if you're in your jumps. It's pretty simple, easy to do in all classes. And head up here, mantle the rock, and then get up here to the left here. And that's pretty much where you need to go. Of course, I'll have at the end put the code in, which is not that hard to shoot. Of course, you want to use auto rifle. Auto rifle is so important, as it gives you the most ammo to shoot this stuff. Of course, you could use explosive payload to make things faster, but I'm used to this auto rifle. So we're gonna input the code and head to the second encounter and show you the first step with hunters. I kind of just went really quickly and I forgot to show the code. So here's the code. If you don't know what it is, just pause the video or whatever, or search it up yourself. It's simple, very easy to put in. It's very, very easy. This one for sure. All right, so let's get started with that hunter build. So I usually put a raid banner down, but for this example, we don't need to, so we're super ready. All right, so what we do is we go and we equip Radiant flux. Very important. If you don't know this exotic, the more kills you get with arc or arc staff, you will get more damage, doesn't matter, but duration as well. So the more we kill, the more duration we get. And we're using top tree arc strider. I'm not sure if it works with bottom tree, but I know it works with top tree, because there's not, I don't know if it's really a bug, but the reason why this works really well is because normally, compared to other supers, for some reason when you use your super for arc strider, top tree, the melee ability counts as is active. So usually when you get a kill with a super, you produce 1 laurel, right? But with arc strider, when you get a kill with you have to have your melee ability active or available to use, right? On the bottom left there, it will count as a kill with your melee ability. So each time you get a kill with your Arc Strider, you will get 2 Laurels instead of 1. So that's why it's a lot faster using this build as all that kind of stuff. You could, I don't know, to be honest, the way we do this is that normally once our super finishes here, we normally just kill ourselves with a rocket launcher. So I guess I will probably do this instead. Get some ammo real quick. So basically it's pretty simple. We're gonna see, we need, for the quest you need 2,000 Laurels in total, but just for one test we will do 1 run per character. So we usually just wait for the sorcerer to leave. Yeah, we could pick those up later, but it's better to keep going on here. And you could do like just 2 runs there, go back, pick up whatever you missed. I think that's all we could do, honestly. And you could, like I said, you can just go kill yourself with the rocket launcher and just, or use a grenade in there and kill more Thrall. But just for purposes, we see how much we got there. So we got 13%. So if you do that on Hunter each time, 13% each time, do the math, 9 times, pretty easy. It's only 9 raid banners. That's with Hunter. It's pretty simple. All right, now we're gonna go to our Titans. I gotta enter the code each time for this, but I will do this correctly. All right. But yeah, we'll do Titan next and see how that goes. All right, so we're on Titan now. We're also gonna use, so we're still using our Striker with bottom tree. So Dakota the Juggernaut are similar to with Hunter. Honestly, I don't know if this is a good exotic, but I use Skull Forward. I'm not sure if that really matters, but it's kind of useful. And I don't know if it works, but I think it does. Same thing, like I said, similar with Hunter. The melee ability counts as 2 Laurel drops instead of 1. So like that's what top tree doesn't work. And the good thing about the bottom tree Striker is that it regenerates your super every time you kill an enemy. So a lot of enemies in here, so you want to use your left click, not your right click, of course. It's because it uses, like, you don't get regen energy if you use a right click, I think, or as whatever. Anyways, so like I said, similar to Hunter, you will get, instead of getting 1 Laurel per kill, you will get 2 because of the melee ability being active at the same time. I don't know if any other classes do that for other supers, but I've seen a huge gain and a lot of Laurel gains when we use this. So if you didn't know, hang on, I forgot. I had to pick up. I think I have to pick up the quest from Eva. I'll be back. Okay, so we got the quest now. So if you didn't watch the Hunter part, we got 13% for doing our Hunter for 1 try with the Radiant Flux and top tree Arc Staff. So now we're doing bottom tree. Like I said, put a raid banner down. I'm gonna trigger the counter, and we're gonna wait for a couple seconds here so that Silver Tree doesn't attack us. Doesn't matter, no rush. And what you want to do is actually just use your super on them, so you get the initial damage here. And of course, you want to actually hit the enemies here. They do run away, sadly. Oh, that's annoying. It's like the worst part. If you don't do it correctly, they do run away. That was a very bad run. I could do way better. All right, whatever. I'm gonna restart that one. That one was bad. We only got 3% from that. Yeah, so they do run away. Now that one, it's hard to explain, but like, sometimes they don't run away. You don't have to position yourself in a way where you're behind them, basically, and then they won't run away. It's pretty sad. I wish I could get a first try there, but did not work out. But it's simple. Just put the raid banner back down, got your super back up, and just do it again. So that's 30% right there, but we could do a lot better for sure. That one there. So you want to get behind them is the main thing, and actually hit your left click or your attack. So you let them pretty much come towards you, but yeah, they're doing something weird here. This is super weird. They don't normally do this. I'm not gonna lie. They don't go that far usually. That's so weird. They don't usually go that far. might be a little bit less than Hunters for sure. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. Titans can do pretty well there too, but the Laurels are kind of annoying, I guess. I wish Titans had like AoE hits, but I guess not. So that's not bad. Let's see. I mean, we did use a grenade and everything, but I mean, you probably will do that if you're gonna do that. So we had 13%, now we're at 25%, plus the 3% we had earlier. So -3 would be at 22. So about 9% ish. You could do a lot better though. If I didn't mess up too much there, we could have spawned the second wave and got a little bit more there. But that was my mistake. I'm not great at Titan, but you get double Laurels when you do that. So it's one of the better supers to use in my opinion. All right, next we go to our Warlock. Pretty much Warlock's a little bit different though compared to Titan and Hunter. You can stay longer with Warlock than Titan and Hunter, because you could, still, like I said, sit in there, use like a weapon or use your grenade, use your melee and get your Laurels there. But this is like just like quickly just kill yourself and use your super pretty much with that. Alright, lastly we're on our Warlock. I don't have a lot of practice with this one, but we're going to be using middle tree, like I said earlier, middle tree, well, Radiance, with a Phoenix protocol. So let me go equip that real quick. I don't have any mods on my helmet, but it doesn't matter, I think. Or this either. You don't really use these too much. Oh, I look amazing. So with this, what this really means is that each time you get a kill in the Well of Radiance, you will a enemy will drop a Laurel basically. And I think the best case scenario here is that you want to use a weapon that can spawn some sort of orbital light. I'm going to use Ace of Spades, that's Masterwork, so it's just easier because you just get that explosion and it spawns with Orbital Light, because then you can regenerate your super faster. Of course, you also have the mods Ashes to Ashes, so you can use a grenade while doing this as well, as you'll gain more super. Since Phoenix Protocol does not regen your super fully, you'll get some extra super energy while having in this thing here, this test here or whatever. So, oh, I didn't go too fast there. So, if you didn't watch the last two for Hunter or Titan, for Hunter in one run we got 13%, and then for Titan we got about 9% plus 3%. But I mean, it varies of how much you can kill. Titan's a little bit tougher, I think, but for Hunter you could do a lot very fast. I don't know how much you get here. Like I said, I haven't done the test here, but I know this is like one of the best supers to use, because you can regenerate your super quickly. Pretty much. So I think you want to do it on top of them, pretty much. I'll wait for Soroshi to do something, and then we'll head in here. I think we want to not die. Do that. And we use our thing. Okay, that wasn't a good run there. Yeah, should a little bit up there. But each time we get a kill with our Ace of Spades, or inside the rail, we will spawn some sort of Laurel, basically. So this will last longer than Hunter and Titan, of course. Yep, I gotta pick it up. That's a sad thing. With Hunter and Titan, you gotta, obviously you gotta run up to them, pretty much. And with Warlock, you cannot do that, sadly. My aim is really bad. Went for my super to regen here. Almost there. Yeah, I did some mistakes here, but that's alright. I think Warlock will last longer than Hunter or Titan, but alright. Oh, I died. That would have been great. Oops. Oh, let's just check how much we got there. About 6%. 5%. I cut 4%. I could have done a lot better there. The thing is with Warlock, I don't know. Arc Strider could work, or not Arc, but Stormcaller. But I just you don't produce. It's like a one-time thing. Where, like I said, Warlock, you can literally pretty much go for a long time. I'll do one more time though. I don't think I will. I'll go inner a little bit more so I can actually collect things faster. So I don't want to go on top of them. I think I want to go a little bit further. Like I said, I haven't done a test here, but this is. All right, let's see. So you want to go a little bit further in here, so you can get this side here when you kill everything. The problem, like I said, the problem is that you gotta pick things up. Oh, it's not a good run either. I just don't know what I'm doing with this class. Oh, I got the wrong grenade too. I should check that. I want the other one, the one that burns. My bad. I was bad prep. A bit better spot now here. Oh my god. I hate everything hurts here. Honestly, I could do so much better. Oh my god. You see, here's a problem I'm having here. I'm dying. But I could get 2 supers there. We got super really quickly there. You can regain your super really fast there. Also the grenade's wrong as well. This is the real run right here. All right, skip, ignore everything else. All right, you know what? We got a decent amount. We're still gaining, Laurels, even messing up. There's no big waste of time here. Right? Literally, we are gaining everything here. We're gaining Laurels. We're gaining everything. All right. Let me do this one more time here. This is my final attempt here. All right. Don't want to embarrass myself too much longer. The guy who doesn't play Warlock that often. Oh my god, I hate this. Sometimes they're just really bad AI. Oh my god. Why is AI so bad? I swear. It's so bad. It's still bad. I'll walk into that. So we got our ashes to ashes. Almost died again. Slightly better here. Any gun it doesn't matter what gun you use, right? As long as you're in the Radiance, you will get Laurels, right? But like I say, you have to pick it up. That's my problem. You gotta pick them up, sadly. I think that's like the most I could get, I think. At the moment. I don't know. I could do way better for sure. But like I said, you gotta pick up everything. Off the floor. Not much I could do here, really. Don't have shotgun energy. That's why grenade pops up right now, but I don't expect that. Oh my god. Yeah, alright. I could do way better, but you get the point. We got, I don't know, I did the math. I get like maybe 4, 6, 7%. It could be way better. And the thing is, with this build, with this kind of thing, you could, do it somewhere else with somebody else. Because it doesn't matter who kills. As long as somebody else is in the well with Radiance with you, it will count as getting a kill for you. So, as a Warlock kill too. So, that's pretty good. I mean, I'll do one more test. Like, I don't think, like, Stormcaller could be good, but like I said, you can't prolong yourself. So will you do top tree Stormcaller, basically, with the exotic Crown of Tempests, because it makes you, every time you get a kill Crown of Tempest, you last longer. I'll do this one attempt here. You don't get double like the other arc ones, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but I remember you don't get double. So do this one more time. I'm like overdoing this with Warlock. I could make this a lot shorter, but Warlock, I want to do more tests. Honestly, I think just Hunter is the best one right now, but how we grind. I just gotta pick up everything. Okay, instantly die. I don't know. That was okay. I mean, I gained a lot. I think like 5% ish. Like I said, it's not a problem going fast. What gives the most? Literally, just put a Ray banner down, kill yourself, and you're good to go. So I'm gonna finish this quest. I'm a hunter. It's faster. I'll pretty much time myself. Give you the details of that. But Warlock's a bit tough for me. Honestly, I'm bad at Warlock, so there's that, I guess. Okay, so we finished our quest. Did most of it on a hunter. Took about 9 minutes to finish 50%, so around 18-20 minutes if you just do it on your favorite class. But to be honest, it may be a little bit slower, like I said. I think hunter is the best one. I get like each time I do a clear, I get like 10-15% per clear. So you can do the math there. It's much faster. Titan, like I said, got like 9-10% if you do it correctly. Warlock, it could get a lot more if you survive for the long run. While hunter and Titan, I just reset once my super ends. But Warlock, you could just last. I mean, the Stormcaller is also a good choice as well, as we did a little bit at the end. It's just almost get the same amount as you would get for hunter, or a little bit less, or Titan. If you get a lot of kills, you pick up all the Laurels on the floor, but you don't get as much because it doesn't generate 2 Laurels per kill, instead of it generates 1. So we'll pick up the ghosts from Eva here. Pick up Titan, so we're on a Titan right now. Might as well. Yeah, Rebel Titan, it just has good perks, that's all, and collection base, it's just what we want. Just collect everything, that's just all we want. That's all we want. We're gonna equip it, I guess, for a bit, just because it's just an event, but I think it's a pretty good show. Moon Scanner is alright, I guess, but yeah, I mean, Speed Demon and Gaia Light is just good to get perks. So that's pretty much it. It'll be timestamps, of course, for everything. If this doesn't help, that's fine, but I mean, we're just there's only 2 weeks left for those events, so not much I can really say, but yeah, just a little late. But we'll wait for the next update for the game, which will be some sort of secret. So we'll wait and see how that goes. But like I said, this might help, might not. I didn't do a good showing for Titan or Warlock, but Hunter, I recommend. It is the easier class, even though they're losing every single day, apparently, for this this gold medal stuff. That's fun.